I am thinking how to title this video. Energy, pain, shadow and change. Oh my god, this doesn't have to be. This doesn't need to be so dramatic, right? But let's do it. Shadow, change. There is no specific title to this video, but I really want to share with you something so beneficial to know, to convince you to take the route of self-improvement in life. Hopefully I can convince you why, because there's so many benefits. But in this video, I want to talk about energy, pain, shadow, and change. Everything in this world, in your life, is energy. You are energy. Materialistic things are energy. Someone needed to use that energy in order to create this whiteboard, for example. The same as mobile phone, so on and so forth. Everything, right? You also need energy in order to be able to speak, to be able to walk. Even your thoughts are using energy. Everything is energy. You use energy in your life, in your creation of your life. When you slow down, when you decide to live in the present moment, when you slow down, when you come back to yourself, you will be able to see where is your attention going, and that also means where is your energy going, in which direction. You are the one that everything starts from. Your own life. Common sense, right? But when we understand that we are consciousness, I am, therefore, I can create. From that standpoint, it makes sense that everything starts from you. Nothing in your life happens without a reason and just because. Everything, it's for something. Your experiences in life are happening to you because of something. All your reality comes from your consciousness, from your internal self, and then is projected to the outside world, right? (3D) reflection, 4D. Your thoughts. We know this from my previous videos. Once we understand that everything is energy, we need to understand where is our energy going, where is our focus, because that is the most important here. Your focus is your gold. Remember that. And being awakened every single day requires energy. But then you are able to maintain your energy and putting the focus on what you actually want in life. We need to be able to see where is our focus going. Where is our energy going? Where is our energy going? Usually, our thoughts, which are also our energy, when we live in our head constantly, we usually go back in time with our thoughts in the past or in the future. It is more challenging to live in the present moment, but in the present moment, we will be able to see where our focus is directed. Past and future. But the present moment is the gateway Present moment is the door. We have the opportunity to understand where our focus and energy is going every single day, every minute, every second. When we have the awareness through our consciousness, we usually live in our past and future, what happened to us, for example, and what is going to be happening tomorrow and in few years' time. But the present moment is the key here, okay? But in the present moment, it's you. It's your true, authentic self. In I am consciousness. Therefore, I exist. So, I know it's kind of like abstract thinking, I understand that. But again, present moment is the gateway to ourselves, who we are as human beings. Not the stories from the past and the future thinking. Present moment. And in the present moment, you will be able to find yourself. In the present moment, everything starts your projection and what sort of reality you want to create for yourself. Give yourself a permission to be your true self, because from this everything starts. All of your creation projection onto 3D reality starts from that. When you decide to be on a journey of self-discovery, this is where you can actually redesign your life. Self-discovery equals the opportunity to redesign your life. Redesign 3D. Self-discovery, present moment, the gateway. In finding who you truly are through your consciousness. I am, therefore I exist. I am consciousness. Therefore I can discover who I am. I'm trying my best to explain. And I hope you are getting that. And I am sure that you do. When you see in your reality reoccurring situations over and over again, this is a true indication of the way you think. The way you think in a very certain specific way, therefore you are attracting through your energy circumstances, events, situations that are reoccurring and you are experiencing them. And then you're thinking, why is this happening to me again? This is a true indication that you are basically repeating your mindset, 4D mindset. Now, in order to change 3D, we need to change our 4D mindset. But we won't be able to see different reality, different 3D, if we won't change our 4D mindset. Now, how can we change our 4D mindset when we feel comfortable? If I feel comfortable in who I am now, then what's the point of me changing my 4D mindset? I feel comfortable. But from the present moment, we will be able to spot through our self-discovery, through thinking that I am thinking, actually choosing that I'm deciding to change my reality, through discovering who I am. Because if you try to discover who you are, they will tell you who you are, and then you will be creating your 3D reality based on what they told you you are. Awareness, being aware of that you are conscious and that you can absolutely change your reality. It's the key, it's the realization that you can. And this is how it is done, through our mindset shift. But how can we change our reality when we feel comfortable in our mindset? Why would I feel a need of changing my mindset where I am convinced that my mindset, it's okay, I don't have to change anything. That's the thing. Pain, very important in life, very uncomfortable. Pain, it's absolutely necessary to be able to experience and go through your shadows. Recurring events in your life is the specific way of thinking that I could also say that this is a specific program that you was conditioned from the childhood. Therefore, you see that projection onto your 3D, from your internal self to the outside world. This is also connected to your worth, who you think you are, and your self-esteem. If I am convinced that I only deserve to work in a specific place, then that's gonna be my reality. Self-concept, self-worth. It's the way to change your reality. But in order to do that, you need to choose to be on the path of self-discovery, who you truly are. Because only then you will be able to understand who you are, spot what you should work on, if this would benefit your reality. Then you can redesign your 3D. If you decide to be on a journey of self-discovery, change, improvement, then your 3D will stay the same. Simple as. I hope that I have convinced you already why my topics are important and why I am repeating my topics over and over again. Because this is the gateway to change your reality with the consciousness and awareness. I am raising the awareness, and I am hoping to convince you to be on a journey of self-discovery. Therefore, different opportunities are awaiting you, different life. But the pain and the shadow. Unfortunately, fortunately, the pain, it's there to be experienced. Through pain, we will be able to change our mindset and then our 3D. If you want to choose to be on the journey of self-discovery, you will only know a little bit of who you are, yourself. Therefore, this will be reflected onto 3D, and people around you and your environment will be reflecting back to you of what you know about yourself and who you are yourself and who you are showing that you are. Because this is some part of you that you know yourself. If you want to choose to be on a journey of self-discovery, you will only see in 3D reality how much you are willing to show, to discover, to uncover, to understand about yourself. This is how this works, and this is how this works. Period. Shadow. Self-discovery. Self-discovery will make you conscious and aware of your shadow. Awareness, your shadows. Your shadows, what I mean by shadows, it's all of the uncomfortable things in your life, all of the insecurities, all of the everything that is connected to self-worth, all of your past experiences, who you are today, uncomfortable feelings, things that are basically literally and metaphorically haunting you, that you have to face. And usually the question of, why is this happening to me again? Shadows, uncomfortable, painful sides of you that unfortunately, fortunately needs to be experienced. You will find out about your shadows only when you choose to go through, not to go through, but to be on a journey of self-discovery. Choosing. Me, opening a YouTube channel, I'm confronting my fears, my insecurities, when I am presenting myself in front of the camera. This is what I do. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Awareness shadows my insecurities, my things from my past that are haunting me still to this day. If we decide to not to look there, to not even touch these things, these uncomfortable feelings that are circulating in us and then is projected onto 3D, if we won't touch this, we will see this over and over and over again until the pain will be so unbearable sometimes that we have to face it. Face the truth, face the music. If we decide to go through the pain and dealing with our shadows on the other side, oh my God, you are changing. You're becoming a completely different person. You know who you are becoming? You're becoming more aligned in who you truly are. The way you speak to people, your confidence level is going up. The way you dress, your individual self, your expression, who you are. You don't need anyone's validation anymore. Because why? Because you dealt with the pain, your shadows. On the other side, you're changing basically through that. You're changing from uncomfortable to comfortable. You're going out of your comfort zone. You're growing. You're reaching up a different level of consciousness, awareness, self-awareness, self-discovery. And I want to tell you that this is absolutely necessary, important. And then once you are more and more aware of yourself, your reality is changing because you are basically able to redesign your 3D through your mindset shift. And this is how we do it. Awareness is the key. That's why I create this type of videos. For your benefit and for my benefit, because I use this every day. I chose to be on my journey of self-discovery, and this is what I am discovering. And that's why I am sharing this with you guys, sharing my energy with you guys, so then you can benefit from that as well. I mean, we live in a chaotic world right now. It's too much information, but our job is to narrow that information down and be selective and choosing. Because if you want to choose, they will choose for you. Simple as, seriously. And the pain, the shadows, that's where the change is happening. And the change is available to you, to myself, to all of us. You will realize that you don't have to ask for permission anymore how to live your life. The same as me, for example. I don't have to ask anyone's permission if I should have a pink hair or not. Because I am who I am. Because I know who I am. But, you know, many people ask me about this hair. And you know what? Something beautiful happened to me the other day. I met a person. We had a brief chat. He is doing some sort of research. He was asking me about my pink hair as well, but then we started talking and he said that he is also into manifestation. But without me even saying that to him, he said that you are the representation of your own manifestation. And that was so beautiful. Because this is what it is when it comes to finding who you are, because you suddenly realize that you don't have to ask anyone permission about how you should live your life, because you know exactly who you are. Self-discovery. That is another reason why it's so beneficial to look into your shadows, experience the uncomfortable feelings that are connected to ego. And obviously our ego, protector. Ego is the protector of the comfortable feelings. Just a little reminder. Ego will prevent you from feeling uncomfortable, pain and shadow. And ego won't allow you to feel uncomfortable and be out of your comfort zone, basically. That's why I am raising awareness, why it is absolutely crucial, beneficial to be on the other side and to redesign your 3D by reaching out on a new level of self-awareness. This is your right. This is your right to live your life the way it aligns with your true self. SubhanAllah. That's why you can choose and you can give yourself the right to live according to who you truly are. But the question is, as I always ask, do you know who you are? Because if you don't know who you are, you can choose to be on a journey of self-discovery. But in order to be on a journey of self-discovery, you have to understand and accept that you will have to meet your shadows. Through the pain, go through them. As they say, no pain, no gain, and that is what I definitely agree with. You see, sometimes people are, obviously I'm not talking about bad mood, good mood, but you see people, when you look at some people's eyes and you see that there is some darkness there, it's kind of like losing hope. Your true self will have the ability to align itself with the true nature of yourself, who you truly are. Meaning all of the nonsense that are circulating every day through social media and through the programming of who you're supposed to be will be eliminated. You will exactly know how to spot these things, and you will be able to choose for yourself. You will be a much happier person. The suppression, the suppressed energy will be expressed. But of course, we as human beings, we have our values, our belief system as well. And more aligned with your own self, it means you will naturally know what is good for you and what is bad for you. I'm talking about being better human being, better version of yourself, because you will discover that you don't have to suppress yourself anymore and go into this low frequency feelings, anger, sadness, jealousy, frustration, so on and so forth. Because you will realize that You don't need to compete with anyone else. Rather than yourself, being the best version of yourself. Self-sabotage is connected to the programs that they fed you, conditioned you from the childhood. Your soul, yourself want to express itself. You feel like, okay, I am acting not according to my true self, who I am, but I need to fulfill someone else's script. Self-sabotage. You want to do something, you want to experience all of this lifetime opportunity from different angle. You want to do something, but then you have the thoughts, oh, what are they going to be thinking about me? Negative thoughts, what are they going to be thinking about me? That's why knowing who you are, it's absolutely crucial, guys. That's another reason why self-discovery is so important. You need to know who you are and not listen to what they're saying you are because of the negative thoughts, because of what they're going to be thinking about me. That's why self-sabotage is also something that I need to mention in this video. Self-sabotage is connected to the programs that they fed you from the childhood, that you was conditioned to obey. Suppression, expression, you know, negative thoughts will trick your mind into believing that maybe you can't do something, achieve something, have something, experience something, because they tell you that you can't. But you can. Because why? Because you are a powerful human being. Now going back to energy. Energy is everywhere. Energy is everywhere. Me speaking, I need to put energy. Everything is energy. If nothing changes in your 3D, that means the energy, it's not flowing. It's not different. It's the same energy. It's the same energy. That's why. Changing mindset. So how can we change mindset? Awareness, of course, and practice the awareness, the consciousness, and try to extend it, your understanding about life. Challenge yourself. Challenge your mindset. Challenge your views. Challenge it. Look at your mirror, see what works, see what doesn't work. Why am I having the same reoccurring situations, but with different people, for example, but the same? Why is this happening to me again? Self-awareness. You will be able to see your mirror, your reflection through self-awareness. Self-discovery, shadows, looking there, redesigning your 3D through your mindset shift. That's how we are changing our mindset, challenging it, being open-minded, swallowing our ego, the protector that will prevent us from feeling uncomfortable, that will prevent us from feeling the pain, going through the shadows, the uncomfortable, learning. We are not perfect, no one is, but we can be better human beings through listening to people, listening their reflection, what is going on sometimes, and criticize yourself too, saying sorry, I was wrong, for example, admitting your mistakes, your insecurities. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Accepting pain. Pain is a part of life, And you will experience that. Accept it. Don't fight with it. Accept it. If I feel insecure about something and I do self-reflection, and if someone says a comment about me, and if this makes me feel uncomfortable, maybe it is valid. Sit with your uncomfortable feelings, do a self-reflection, and be on the other side of the shadow. Accept it. Don't run away, don't run away. Don't run away. Freedom awaits on the other side. Don't run away from the uncomfortable. Present moment. I wish I could say something else, you know, at this point. But this is how it is, really. This is what it is, present moment. If we feel lost, slow down, stop for a second and be in a present moment. Everything starts from present moment. The mindset shift, changing mindset, challenging it, pain, acceptance, don't run away. Present moment. Present moment will, slowing down, will reveal to you where is your focus, your energy. Is it on the external again? Is it there? Where is your energy? Here. Here. Awareness, shadows going through the pain. Okay, like this and like that. And I hope that I have explained. Your focus, focus, focus is your gold. I am actually planning to get myself a jewelry with the word focus. Focus every day. Focus is the gold gateway. Present moment will reveal to you where is your focus going. And changing the mindset, it also requires you to challenge your mindset and expand that understanding. Be open-minded, challenge your views. Okay, we are not always right, and that's fine. If we can spot that, see, and then change the direction. Changing the direction. Okay, you get the idea, yeah? Changing the direction of that. Doing it every day and reminding ourselves of focus. Focus is everything that we have in this life. And the focus is more taken away, more and more, and it's scary. Being selective, so on and so forth. You get the idea. I think that is all. Energy, pain, shadow, and change. Awareness, consciousness. I am. I exist, therefore I am. Your right to be your own true self. These topics are in my life every single day because I chose to be committed to being awakened through my awareness. And it is becoming easier and easier because you are training your brain through your nervous system of thinking, and it's becoming so natural to you. And selection, it's becoming so much better, and you are not confused. And I hope that I have convinced you to choose to be on a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section down below. I'm very excited because new videos are coming, and it most probably will be from completely different environment. And I wish you all the best, my beautiful people. Take care, look after yourself, you look after your mental space, and remember, focus, your focus is the gold. Have a lovely day. and look after yourself. See you next time. Bye.